the mic apostle. In the silence, listening, observing, absorbing, meditating, then ventilating while recording, live according to the universe.
Hello everyone, welcome to Comments Below. I am Poet. Who are you? David Vujanic. And this is a show where you leave your comments below, and some of them are, some of them are. And then we have an epic moment within this show, which is only called Comment of the Week. On today's show, we look at the weekend's games. We see Chelsea travel to Manchester United. We see Manchester City travel to Cardiff. Is it Cardiff, Manchester City?
It wasn't Swansea.
It wasn't Swansea, somewhere in Wales though. We also look at the transfers. We look at Willian. Where did he go? And we look at Wayne Rooney. Where's he going to go? All right, so let's look at the first comment. That's it from Joe Rudoni. United hold Chelsea, open brackets, your predicted league winners. Close brackets, 2-0 draw. Thoughts? Boring! Anticlimax. I looked at the previous games. Manchester United started off their campaign with an emphatic 4-1 win at Swansea. Chelsea were pretty impressive in their first two games. Then this game happened. And I'll tell you what, you've got Van Persie up front, you've got people like Eden Hazard on the field, Wayne Rooney started. You're thinking this is going to be a great game. And you kind of feel like Chelsea basically went up there to draw. Patrice Evra came up and he said that he was a bit disappointed that we never really had the final pass. Mourinho was talking about the same thing as well. If we're being honest, the most interesting thing about this whole encounter was the real-life troll himself. Yes, Jose Mourinho, I feel, getting under the skin of the Scotsman, not the chosen one, the second individual, David Moyes. He got under his skin before the game, bringing up Wayne Rooney quite a bit, saying it was Moyes' fault that Wayne Rooney wanted to leave. So it had nothing to do with him. He said, you're the one that said he's the second choice striker. And I think he's right. If you make a comment like that, you're going to have to understand that the individual's going to be thinking to himself, wait a minute, I'm on 250 grand a week, I'm England's #1 striker, and you would like me to sit on a bench? No, thank you. And this is why I say DOM, D-O-M, Death of Manchester. What? If Chelsea have gone to Old Trafford, or Gold Trafford as my friends call it, and say we're going for a draw, and I'll tell you what, IKEA, competition, they got their draw.
They're good, they did.
If Wayne Rooney wasn't there, if I'm being totally honest with you, it would have been even more boring. Did he play really well? Just, you know, so Jose Mourinho could see it in front of his face and be like, you know what, we definitely need this boy at our club.
Probably.
Mourinho has given the boy 48 hours.
An ultimatum.
To make a decision whether he's going to move to Chelsea or he's going to stay in that dire place of Manchester.
He needs to go to Chelsea.
He just needs to come forward, say, I would like to leave the club. And you look at pictures like the players celebrating in the Swansea game, he's nowhere near them. Like his whole attitude says he doesn't want it. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Dom.
Dom.
There was another game on the weekend.
Dom.
And it was Manchester City against Cardiff. And this comment here is quite an amazing one. Because Luis Carreno said, you guys never talk about City, just wait till they rip the BPL a new one. But unfortunately, for you, Lewis, as Tiny the Ninja Dude put it, Cardiff 3-2 over Manchester City. Thoughts?
I told you all. Everyone started talking rubbish about these rubbish players they signed. They're not that great, I kept telling people. Everyone was like, oh, you had Jamie Redknapp coming out. I think J.M. Fernandinho is probably the best signing of the summer. You idiot! You're just a model. You and your missus go on television and take pictures. That's what you're good at. Craig Bellamy. Fraser Campbell scores twice.
Fraser Campbell.
Joe doesn't have any heart. He's awful. Negredo, he's not that great. Okay, he scored a nice header, but he's not that great at all. They beat Newcastle last week. They were a man down Newcastle. Already there was some problems in the camp because Joe Kinnear's there. He's a blimmin' idiot. And on top of that, Arsenal make a bid for Kabay on the same day that they're going into the game. So I just felt Newcastle's preparation for that game was completely affected. So they're, mentally, they lost the game before they went on the field. Cardiff were up for it, mate.
Let's give the plaudits to Cardiff, newly promoted side, to beat the ex-champions.
Dzeko's come out, second half, scored an amazing goal, top bins. You're probably thinking, all right, it's going to be 2-3-0 now. Cardiff went right up the other end and scored. And they got a guy called Medell, I think his name is, in centre midfield. He looks like a little bulldog, and he was just closing everyone down. And do you know what? Cardiff, obviously you're not going to do it when you go to the carpet, because that's where, Arsenal play. But apart from that, amazing. I told everyone about Dom.
Cardiff can do a similar kind of job that Swansea did over the past few seasons?
Nah, I still think they'll get relegated, if I'm honest. Arsenal v Fulham. JBD production said 3-0 against Fenerbahce and 3-1 against Fulham. What were your thoughts on the two games? These are my thoughts on the game. Amazing! Oliver Giroud has scored 3 and 3. 3 separate games he has scored.
The player you were slating the most last season.
Obviously. Now, let's just start off with Fulham and just focus on Fulham. What happened was, Arsenal are just an amazing team. Wenger has said it numerous times. We played amazing. The last 2 goals were just counter-attacking football at its best. I'm just so impressed with Arsenal right now. I just feel there's 2 places where we need to strengthen.
Do you think you're getting carried away a bit, though?
Not at all. I'm sitting in one spot.
And then...
We need a DM, someone that says, you know what, I'm not concerned with going forward, and we need a striker. If we can get Benzema, I promise you, Arsenal winning the league is definitely a possibility.
I don't know. I'm not too convinced about that, to be honest with you. However,
Very convinced.
The next comment is actually about Podolski. And Max Sois45 said, why do you think Podolski isn't playing more when he clearly knows how to score? What do you guys think of Podolski? I'm a big fan.
I am, but if you're an Arsenal fan, you'll know that guy, he's got a problem with working. I don't know why he has an NI number, because he doesn't utilise it. Decision-making's poor from Podolski.
But he's a good finisher, because that left foot can be bloody lethal.
I think there needs to be a consistency about his game, and he needs to be a big game player. I think that's one thing these signings weren't doing last season. When we played Chelsea, or we played Manchester United, when we played the City, they didn't step up. Yeah, we beat Fulham, yeah, we beat Fenerbahce, but this Sunday, we're playing Spurs. And I'll tell you what, that is when it's going to count. Because if we can convincingly beat Spurs, who I haven't been totally convinced by anyway, it's going to shut up Harry Redknapp, because he's a bloody idiot. Shut up his son, because that's another idiot. And you know what? People will start seeing what I'm saying. Death of Manchester is happening. Chelsea will win the league. All right, for probably the last time until January. It's time for transfers. Transfers. Rumours. Oh my Lord. Can I just give you a world exclusive? David Moyes has left a comment. Take a look right there for yourself.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He even left.
Oh my God, the best Premier League player. Hi, David.
What did he say, David?
He said, Willian, good signing.
What you looking at said, Willian to Chelsea. Do we really need any more midfielders? Willian.
I think he's a brilliant signing.
I think let's start from the beginning. Let's just talk about how he got nicked from Spurs. So what was your thoughts on Jose Mourinho's fantastic interview?
Firstly, Spurs basically nicked him from us. Okay?
That's a good point.
Okay, so Liverpool have a scouting system.
Yes.
Okay? So they have scouts and they look at players.
Okay.
Now, Tottenham have a scouting system. It's called, ooh, who are Liverpool buying? And they sit at home, like, I don't know, probably like fat guys in their armchairs.
Is there more evidence? Is there more evidence apart from Willian?
Apart from Willian?
Yeah.
Dempsey, Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson was going to be a good signing. Oh, what happened? The Spurs scouting system got in the way.
I just think Willian is a fantastic player, but I don't think Chelsea actually wanted him.
They didn't.
I just thought
they didn't.
Spurs,
They're just packing it out for no reason.
Yeah, Spurs were being spoken about as potential title contenders, and all of these things were being said. AVB, you know, oh, what a great manager. I just think Mourinho said, you know what, I'm a real life troll. It's time for me to troll. But yeah, Chelsea, I can't lie, a wealth of talent in midfield. If you get Wayne Rooney or Samuel Eto'o up front as well.
You're taking the bloody piss, Mourinho.
Yeah, 100% Mourinho.
But we love you for it.
All right, so next comment. It is from, would you like to read it out, David?
I would indeed, and this is from Kunchendak, who said, you guys need to talk more about different leagues too.
Well, every weekend I'm trying to dedicate my my time to a league besides England. This weekend, or weekend just gone, it was Spanish football. Barcelona, Malaga. Malaga obviously had to sell a lot of players due to financial problems. They had Santa Cruz, formerly of Man City, and Blackburn up front. They had a left winger which was 17 years old. Very, very impressive. All right, but Barcelona, this was the most interesting thing, have changed their style of football. So obviously everyone knows Barcelona for that sort of tiki-taka, you know, doing 165 passes within 1 minute. It's all changed. So they'll get the ball at the back, give it into midfield. Xavi would get it and just kept pumping it to Alexis Sanchez on the right wing. Every minute, straight. It was more direct.
Would you say,
and to Pedro as well.
Was that because of the Malaga game? That maybe like the tactics might have been changed? Because the week before, they absolutely pummeled. I don't know who they played. But
it was like 7-0.
It was like 7-0. It was like 4-0 in 20 minutes. And when I was watching that, I saw that for a little bit.
Yeah.
That was very tiki-taka. They, in the box, managed to get 5 passes together for that first goal. It was like boom, 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 goal. I mean, they still have it. I think it's kind of intrinsic to their footballing style.
That's a good point, and I think it's probably a good argument because last season, Barcelona were just, you know, guilty of playing the same style every single game.
Bayern Munich came along.
killed them. So if they're going to adopt a different style for a different game, I think it's a good idea. I think it's good that, they can change it up a little bit. Adriano scored a goal. Keeper probably should have saved it. No Messi, he's injured for, I heard, a fortnight. Neymar came on and was cheeky. Like, he was amazing.
Neymar came on. Neymar doesn't start.
I know.
Came on. He's on the bench. Neymar, Mowgli, on the bench. The audacity to buy Neymar for that much money and just be like, have a seat, little one.
That's, Spanish football this week. Tell us any other leagues that we should watch. Scottish, potentially.
Scottish, Serbian, Macedonian, Armenian. Give us like a heads up. Be like, yo, guys, there's this game happening. The game which gets requested the most, me and Poet will watch. We'll review it for you. And then we can just talk about football more and foreign leagues.
All right. You wonderful, beautiful people. It is time for... David, don't behave like my dad. Come back. David.
Quick fire round.
All right, David, in order for this task to be completed, I need a certain device from you. How? My brother.
See that? I dropped it.
I did, but where is it coming from? 3, 2, 1.
Assalamu alaikum. Good.
Okay.
Why are druggies so bad in school? Because they can only do meth. I want to be a quick fire round. You you guys got in trouble that comment of the week was eat my poo. I eat poo anyway.
Wait.
Man United strikers, RVP Rudy, Morgan Fernandes. Arsenal strikers, Giroud and Podolski. Say football backwards. Laptop. I support Watford. I'm sure they will go up this year. Amazing, Watford. From friend match here, Arsenal 0-3. Thoughts still DOA?
It never was.
What's related to the History Channel? Liverpool, but doing so funny. What's the Bengals? Only person I trust my PIN number. See, that's what you spend. Say rock on, dude. Rock on, dude. Lionel Messi to PSG for 200 million.
Never.
Whoa, too much. Copa 19 from the Netherlands. Other than Man United, who do you think will win the league this year? Liverpool.
Chelsea.
This comment is going for around Liverpool win the league. You're going to win the league. Do you think it's true that the amount of foreign players coming to the BPL is limited development and playing time for young English players? Possibly,
Yes,
but it's
Sterling.
globalization. Quick fire round. He said, eat my poo. Put it as it feels to be completely from for Manchester. No,
It's
Man
not,
City lost.
alright.
Man, I feel like a woman. Whoa. I'm still trying to get the fact that oranges are pre-sliced by nature.
Your mouth. Close it. That gap between your nose and your chin.
You know what he said? This is actually very, very true. Matt Sietska, I'm still trying to get over the fact that oranges are pre-sliced by nature. That is so true.
Can I just say there are some really dodgy comments on here.
Really?
One says, "Point, what happened to your Henri tattoo?" It's still there. It's not gonna go. It's not gonna be like, I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll be back in a minute. Fill up my chair. Thoughts.
What did he do? Fell off my chair. That should have been a comment of the week. That is brilliant. We got 20. You win some, you lose most times.
No, we're not.
But we keep losing.
I told you, we are Gary Neville, so there's a certain amount of consistency. You may or may not remember, so I will refresh your memory. We had a competition
F5.
last week. It was an amazing competition to join the wonderful Wall of Fame. In order for that to have happened, you had to answer a question correctly. The question was about these wonderful pieces of material to our left and what episodes they both came from. Spencer, you got it right, son. So proud of you. He said the Vegas Outlaws episode for the jersey and the final for the scarf. Look, man, that was meant to have worked a lot better, but it doesn't matter because
We're smooth. We're hipsters. We do
Can you
stuff.
just show Spencer to the camera, please?
Spencer, you're looking rather devilish.
Applause, everyone.
But we love you, Spencer. Thank you for watching. You won the prize. You go on the Wall of Fame. That's fine.
Put him on the wall, David. All right, David, I think you should put him there. Hey, Miley, stop. Stop! It is time for that epic moment in the show. Only described as... In check.
Najlepszy komentarz jednie.
So, Saleh Alwa has said, past, present and future walked into a bar. It was tense.
Good. Remy go Paul. Where do you find a no-legged dog? Right where you left it. Ben Mail, you're so dumb. You stared at an orange juice carton because it said concentrate. And for that comment alone, I feel like quitting my job. That was absolutely awful.
Terrible.
These comments a bit mediocre. However, this is a first. We haven't done it before. And we've already read out the comment of the week. We have. In quick fire round, Prince the World. Fell off my chair. Thoughts?
Oh, mate, I think that's a quality comment. Absolute quality. All right, so we've come to the end of the show, but make sure you subscribe. Make sure you send some quiff ups, I guess.
Tell us some leagues to watch, foreign leagues.
Yeah, make sure you give us reviews on your games that you've watched this weekend, so in the English Premier League and anywhere else.
Tell us, I don't know, why you deserve to be on this wall. Because you're so epic.
Tell us about the Fantasy League. How are you doing in the Copper 90 Fantasy League? I'm doing awful, but what about you? I'm like 1,600 and something.
I'm 500 and something.
All right, so I will see you on Friday. And he will see you on Friday.
Friday!
What rhymes with hug me? Hey,
Friday! Hey, gotta get down on Friday! Hey. Well, you know what they should do, I think, really soon? Do this kind of like plastic surgery thing, where you cut an incision into your skin, and then you create a pocket, and you put it in your pocket. And it's like a pocket on your body.